This is the reason why you shouldn't be doing the No Nut November challenge. NNN, a very popular challenge among the Gen Z generation. People all over the internet are motivating you to actually do this challenge out, and they think, or they actually explains that this challenge will help you out to better your overall life, and this will help you out in everything. But who am I, a random ass teenager, coming out here and telling you that why you shouldn't be doing this challenge? Let me explain this thing real quick, because I know your attention span is very low. First of all, NNN is the challenge that people takes from 1st November to the last of November, at which time they have to control themselves from jerking off. And here comes my first point of the video. There are no significant health benefits to it. According to the research done in medical news today, no scientific evidence suggests masturbation is harmful. Additionally, no study states that avoiding masturbation offers any specific benefit to health. So if you think that you will be doing this thing for any kind of significant health benefits, then you are wrong. The second reason is you will be more distracted in life and any activities that you are doing if you are not jerking off. See bro, if you build the habit of jerking off as your daily habit of yours, and your brain will automatically signal you during that time, signal you to get that dopamine release. When you jerk off or when you do any kind of activity that I'm talking about, then the melatonin level of yours is very high. Then your brain releases dopamine and melatonin, which are very important hormones. They are actually more of happy hormones. So if you want to hear deeply about this, you can be commenting. I will make a video that what actually dopamine release means and all those stuff. But for now, know that dopamine is a happy hormone that your brain releases. For an example, you are doing this thing. For an example, if you subscribe to my channel right now and I get 1k subscribers, 500 subscribers by the end of this year, then I will be happy, and my brain will also release the dopamine and I will be very happy. That is a hard gain thing. Like, I am investing my time for more than 1.5 years on this channel, and if I get 500 subscribers, which is a very small achievement but definitely a very big achievement, so you can be subscribing.
कोई तरीका है भीख मांगने का? भीख तो हाथ जोड़ के मांगते आप लोग तो
then I will be happy at the end of the time, and when I will be happy, my brain will release the dopamine hormone, and that is a very hard-earned thing. But if you jerk off, then you will be getting this dopamine release, a very higher dopamine release than that of this thing. Gaining 500 subscribers by the end of this year, that can be a very dopamine releasing thing for me. But at the same time, because this is a very hard thing, and you can be doing anything, like can be anything in your sports, in your athletic, in your studies, anything. But if you get the same dopamine release by just laying on your bed and working for more than 10 or 15 minutes, I don't know if you do that in 2 or 5 minutes, I don't know, but it's a very specific small time from where you can actually get a high dopamine release. So your brain actually gets used to do this thing, and she ওই point of time আপনাকে signal দিবে যে bro, you have to do that and you have to release the dopamines. And your attention span at this specific time will be very low, because your brain will constantly be saying you that bro, do that thing, I need dopamine. And for avoiding this specific thing, I will be suggesting to go and do any kind of outdoor activities, and if you don't have any outdoor activities, just go to the super shop and come back at that specific point, so you can distract your brain from thinking about the dopamine release. Hey bro, for those who are taking the tissue paper and going to do this unprecious thing, because till now I was telling why you shouldn't be taking the NNN challenge and you shouldn't be stopping to jerk off. But now I got some more points to cover that you definitely have to hear. Now let's talk about some advantages of not nutting, or the word that I'm uncomfortable to utter here. Already I'm bole felse maybe. First, your testosterone will increase in a high rate, like a very significantly higher rate, which will help you to perform better in your gym, athletics, or any kind of activities that can be even in your studies that you don't do. Secondly, it will increase your general attention span on any work. Thirdly, you will be motivated to talk to people in real life. As you are not getting that 2-second satisfaction, you will be hunting for the satisfaction that you will get in the long term. That's the best kind of satisfaction that you can be finding for, like talking to people in real life, or interacting with people in real life, not in the delusional life that you think you are interacting with them, but you are not interacting with those sluts. Good. Fourth, it will change the way that you are looking towards the people, or even towards girl, and it will also change the way you are communicating with people, because you are not anymore objectifying the peoples, or women specifically. You are not objectifying them, and you will be more convenient to treat them as real people, not an object. Fifth and the last point that I will cover is your religious belief will be more firm, and your moral values will increase more, because you are not diving into the haram thing. And in our most beautiful religion, Islam, it has been stated that this thing is totally prohibited and haram. It is even haram to watch this thing off, and if you do this thing, I don't know how many cells you are wasting. So if you abstain from haram activity, it will be definitely very good for you to increase your religious beliefs and your overall moral belief. But let's rewind to that point when I actually told you to not take that No Nut November challenge, because now when I told these 5 important points, it clearly says that I am trying to tell you to, not nut. But why at the beginning of the video did I, motivated you not to take the No Nut November challenge? Have I clickbaited the whole thing? Well, that might have been a case, but it's not the case right now because I have an explanation. Because as I said, if you are a regular player of the game, like the game that I am, mentioning the whole time, I'm really trying to abstain from the words. I don't want to utter them. But if you're a regular person doing this thing, it will be very tough for you to leave it, because you will definitely be failing if you leave it out of nowhere. You have to leave any habit with the time. And if you do that for only 1 month specifically, I guarantee you it will be very, very hard for you, and your brain will continuously be thinking about that specific thing, which will help your overall attention span to fall in a significant bit. So that's not gonna help you, and that's instead gonna be hindrance in your daily life, which you actually want to, better. No Nut November challenge টা আপনি কেন নিচ্ছেন? For bettering your life, but it will instead, go to a very bad or a worse state where you can't be doing things, you can't be, taking the dopamine satisfaction, you can't be also doing any workout here. It will be very tough for you to actually live. So as I said, কোনো একটা অভ্যাস একদিনে আসে না, and it will not go in one day or actually in 1 month. It's a very long procedure, and if you do it and if you abstain from it for 2 days, then 3 days, then a week, after that you do it for a month, and gradually you do for 3 months, and then 6 months, and in this way you can be leaving it for a long term, and it will be more sustainable for you. But if you do it for only 1 month, it will not be sustainable, and also it will not help you in any way. So that is it for today's video, and I hope that this video will help you to actually judge that what you can be doing and how you can be taking this thing, the No Nut November challenge that people are doing, and in which way you can be, getting out of this whole loophole. Because I am saying it again, there is no advantage of just leaving it for 1 month, because you have to take the challenge for a long period of time. This is your boy Zabran from Style to Max, signing off.